Hello, my loves. How are you? Life is hard sometimes. First, I hope you're doing well. I would love to start with the intention that this will find who it is meant to find when they're meant to find it. Yeah, this is going to find and help somebody. If it's you, thank you for being here. Maybe things aren't going exactly as you planned. And a lesson that I just learned myself is that every step is in the right direction, even if it doesn't feel like it. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Maybe there's a cycle coming to the end. Have you completed a cycle? All right. Spirit, thank you so much for the gift of love. It is not easy. It is hard. There is so much to it. It teaches us. It rips us open. It heals us. It grows us. There's just so much to love. And we are so fortunate that we get to experience it. With that, Spirit, 1 second. So sorry. With that, Spirit, what message do you have for my viewers today? What message? That's way too many, Spirit. What message do you have for my viewers? Okay. The Two of Wands, that came out on one of the cuts. Are you deciding to leave your comfort zone? It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. I also did peek at the Queen of Wands, and I just saw her again, which is all about finding your creativity, your passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom power. Finding inspiration, right? Anyway, just thought it was appropriate to say. The Two of Wands. Planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures, insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in your past, feeling worried about your abilities, opportunities for alignment. I never read the shadow seer side, and I just did. So the first bit that I said, planning your future, making progress, activation, possibilities, the choice between your comfort zone and new adventures, was the light, which is the upright. The shadow is if it's in reverse, and that's insecurities, the fear of taking the next step, being stuck in the past, feeling worried about your abilities, opportunities for alignment. And I think it's interesting that I did say every step is in the right direction, because this is talking about being stuck in your past, the fear of taking the next step. Every step is in the right direction. I have goosebumps all over. Even if you think you misstep, even if you think you make a mistake, even if you think you do something wrong, everything is a step in the path that is putting you where you are supposed to be. Everything. You need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring a dream to life. It's time to choose between the wand that's cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because self-initiated change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing. Call that contact. Make that decision. Non-action won't get you there, and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the walk. Use that fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. Your affirmation. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. And I think it's really, really interesting because at my office today we had a speaker come in and they talked a little bit about the pain of which we know is more comfortable than the pain of which we don't, right? And if we have two doors and one of them is pain that we've been living in, it is more comfortable than anything that could possibly be behind that door, because we know this pain, we're experienced with it, we're used to it, and it's comfortable because it's familiar, right? Confirmation burp. And a yawn. You need to be resting. And the pain behind that door, we don't know. And the good behind that door, we don't know. We can only imagine it. And your brain logically says, that's imaginary. We don't know that. This is real. This is what we know. Let's stick with what we know, right? Because then you also start thinking, well, it could be alligators and monsters and all sorts of terrible things behind that door. Maybe it's not good things, and then you just run away with it, right? Anyway, I did think it was also interesting that the Knight of Cups was on the bottom, and I, for the first time ever, am noticing this envelope down here with a heart on it. And I'm hearing, oh, I guess it's not a heart, but I thought it was. It's just a stamp. Hi, Darce. Little Darcy Lynn coming to say hey. I was hearing a love letter to yourself, and maybe a love letter from someone else. Maybe you need to write a love letter. I actually wrote a love letter. Fun fact, I didn't write a love letter. I wrote a letter to a past situationship's ex, and I never sent it, but I felt like I needed to say something. And it's funny because I kept it, and I found it the other day, and the page that fell out of the notebook that I had it in, there was a line on the page that I needed to see in that moment. And so maybe write this letter to somebody that you're thinking of, because you never know when it'll come out when you need it. Let me see. Are you ready to be swept off your feet and allow deep honesty and vulnerability to flow freely into your life? Do you believe in this type of true love? Get ready to take inspiration and run with it. Make art, music, love, and a veritable masterpiece of life. I am in touch with my emotions. I feel like there's something else that's here. Hi, Darcy. Hi. This classic romantic invites you to step into a world of roses, bubble baths, and champagne, and is fully devoted to you for today, and maybe every day. What are you doing for yourself? The Emperor, the Divine Masculine. Are you a Divine Masculine? Because I'm seeing this horse sitting back here, and I'm hearing get on the horse. Make the choice. Write the letter. Get on the horse. I have goosebumps all over. Deliver the letter. Step into your divine masculinity. Find your twin. Find your soulmate. Find your love, right? Because it is a love that is difficult. It's not easy, but it is so worth it. Don't take it for granted anymore. Yeah. It's coming. Winter is coming. It's already here. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up because I only have a few seconds to go. A reminder that you are so incredibly loved and you can do big, hard, scary things because you are big, strong, and brave. Stay wild, and I'll talk to you soon. I love you.